here's part 1 of Thunder Road by the boss, Bruce Springsteen. If you want to contact me or hire me to do a song, you can do so by sending me an email to easypianolessons@yahoo.com. The website is www.webpianoteacher.com. Let's start with the right hand here. Here's middle C, here's the next C, and we want an F above that C, and then we want to use that C below that, and then an A. So A, F, A, C, F there. And then we're going to move up to C, E, A right here. And we're going to move up again to E, A, C. And we're going to move up again to F, A, D. So F, A, D there. Back down to F, A, C. And then just F and A together. And then back up to F, A, C. And then F, A, D at the end. And the rhythm for right hand there is bum, 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 bum. Okay? Left hand has an F octave right here. Here's middle C, so we want the F's surrounding that. So F, and then down to an E, and then down to a D octave. And just play the octave with the correct right hand chord. So hands together for that first box. Okay, continuing on here, we have A, C, F again, then just a single F, the F you played here, and then move up a little bit to C, F, A, and then up a little bit more to F, A, C, and then back down to C, F, A. Now here we have D, F, and B flat together, and you have that chord again, and then down to D, F, A, change the B flat to an A, and then down to B flat, D, F together, and then B flat, D, G. Okay, so the rhythm for that box is bum, bum. Okay, left hand has an F octave, still, you know, where you were on the first box, and then just the F on the thumb, then the F octave again, and then we're going to move up to B flat octave here, B flat, pinky, B flat, thumb, and then we're going to keep the bottom B flat and put an F on top of that, and then B flat and G together. And just play the left hand with the appropriate chord here. Both hands together slowly. We have on that second box. Alright, moving on, we have A, C, F again. And then C, F, A, move up. And then move up again to F, A, C. And then right here we're going to have E, A, D. And then E, A, C. And then just E, A right here. And then EAC for the last chord on that line. Left hand just on F octaves, and then down to an E octave. So hands together on this box goes. Alright, now here's where it gets complicated. On right hand we have F, B flat, D, so way up here still, F, B flat, D, and then F and C together, and then a single A, and then F and C together, and a single A. Alright, then we have F, B flat, D together, and then F, B flat, C, and then just the single B flat, and then here we have E, G, C all together, and then the single B flat, and then G, B flat, D together. Now the rhythm for right hand here goes. Okay, again. Alright, left hand's on a B flat here, right below middle C, and then up to a higher B flat, and then the F in the middle there. Back down to B flat, back up to F, and then here we have middle C, up to F, down to E, and then up to G. And you just play, you know, the left hand with the appropriate chord. A lot of the time here it goes left and right, and they don't play together right here in the middle, and you'll see that. So let's put hands together on this first box up here. So together, and that B flat's by itself, and then we have this together, and the A's by itself, and then play this together, and the right, left, right, left, right, left, right. See all the back and forth? And finally we play together again here, and then the B flat's by itself, and then you play this together. So slowly for this top box, we're going like this. Okay, let me do that again for you. Okay, now, moving on. Here on right hand we have F and C together, and then an A, and then an F, and then a G and B flat together, and then just a single G, and then F and A together, and then a C. Then here we have F and D together, and then a B flat, and then an F, and then a C, and then a B flat, and then an F, then a B flat, and then an F. Now the rhythm, everything's going to be the same speed except for this G and B flat. You're going to hold that just for a second and then you'll continue. I'll show you what I mean. Here's the right hand. So everything keeps going that speed. You just hold that G and B flat for a little longer. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, left hand has, let's see, F, A, C up here. F, A, C, so here's middle C. We're still up high. So F, A, C, and then we change to E, G, C. So E, G, C, back to F, A, C. Then we have F, B flat, D. And then we're going to have C and E together up high. And then back down to F, B flat, D. And then F, A, C. And then E, G, C. Or actually, I'm going too far there. I was going to do that box last. So let's stop here on the F, B flat, D. Okay, just play the left hand with the appropriate chord in the right hand, or note. So we start with hands together here, and then A, F, and then together here, and then G, and then this together, then right hand, then together here, then right, right, and together here, and then together here, and then the right hand. So slowly, there the rhythm is going to go for this box right here. Okay, moving on. We have F and C together again right up here. F and C together, then an A, and then an F. And then we're going to have E and B flat together, and then a G, and then an E, and then the E and B flat together again, and then a single G by itself. And the left hand's going to have the F, A, C chord again, and then the E, G, C, and then the E, G, C again. Okay, so hands together here, together, then right, then together, and then right, and then together, and then right. Okay, and the rhythm for that last box is, so it's continuing like that. With the same value of notes there. So let me start. I think this part's pretty self-explanatory. Let me start here and do the rhythm slowly. I think I have time to do that. Yeah. Okay, so starting here, slowly, both hands together. Again, starting right up here. Or I'm sorry. Let me do that last box again for you. Okay, and it goes quite a bit faster than that. You know, it'll be. And so good luck with that. Hope you enjoy it.